Now, my first guest on the sofa today is bringing to life the character of Holly Golightly as she takes on the lead role in Breakfast at Tiffany's on the stage. Holly Golightly is, of course, synonymous with Audrey Hepburn, whose portrayal of her in her little black dress and chic beehive has become the stuff of movie and fashion legend. Well, joining me now is Emily Atack, who's going to be making the role her own on the stage. Lovely to have you here on Showcase.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Is it a bit daunting, then, to take on a role that's just so famous and so associated with one actress?
It's definitely quite daunting, but just I'm so flattered to have been asked. I remember the day I was told that I got the role. I couldn't believe it. Really flattered. Obviously, everybody's seen the movie, and yeah, she's a character that I've always been so fascinated with.
Yeah.
So it's going to be so fun playing her. I can't wait.
So, what you say you've seen the movie? Is it hard to sort of not do a kind of pastiche of Audrey? How are you making it your own?
It's definitely hard. Especially for me, because I'm a bit of an impersonator. I like doing impressions of people. So I've had to kind of watch the film just to get a basis and the foundations of what her character is like and her behaviour. Mm-hmm. But I think in terms of because the story's very different, it's very, very different from the film. So anybody going to see it expecting the kind of movie plot, it is quite different.
Right.
So yeah, in a sense, it was helpful to kind of get the basis of it, but I also had to remember that it's got to be my own interpretation as well. But it's hard not to do that accent that she had.
Well, exactly, because she had such an extraordinary accent, didn't she?
Yeah.
Part Belgian, I think, and then this.
Yeah. Well, she's been around. She's kind of been everywhere, and it's been really interesting actually with my dialect coach, kind of exploring. The different kind of sides of the accent. It's not as strongly muddled as it is in the film, but it's still got hints of where she's been and everything, which is really nice.
Right.
So yeah, it'd be fun.
I won't ask you to do a burst because I know you've had your first accent coaching today, haven't you?
Just this morning, yeah. So maybe next time.
We'll ask you back in a few weeks. So you're sharing this role, aren't you, with the singer Pixie Lott?
Yes.
What's that like? Have you two been discussing your?
We haven't crossed paths yet. I think because our dates are very different and everything. But again, someone like Pixie Lott, even that is a very difficult act to follow. She's so talented. And I'm actually going to go and see her show in Birmingham when I do my rehearsals there, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. But I'll be going out going, oh no, because I just know she's going to be amazing.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I think the whole idea is that everybody kind of puts their own little spin on it, their own interpretation of it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what she does with it as well.
Now, I'm looking at this picture of you in the role and looking quite different to how we're more used to seeing you, perhaps, because very often you play these kind of blonde bombshell characters. How are you enjoying that, playing quite a different character? It's
really lovely. It's definitely so different to anything I've ever done before. I've always been very lucky with my roles because they've always been really fun. But the characters I've played they've never had many layers or much, kind of background story. It was just kind of quite self-explanatory of what the character was meant to be. So this is really lovely because it's completely different. There's so many layers. She's such a complex character, and it's going to be challenging but really, really fun to kind of peel the onion, as they say.
And it's your first stage role.
Yes, that must be my first stage role. Yeah, I keep forgetting that, and then people keep reminding me, going, "Oh, it's your first time on stage." And I think, yes, it is my first time on stage. So I'm kind of waking up in the middle of the night at the minute, having nightmares about either the theatre's completely empty and I come out, no one's there, or people are throwing things at me.
I can't imagine either of those is going to happen. But you clearly like a remake, don't you? Because viewers have most recently seen you in the Dad's Army film, which was hugely popular. What was that like to work on? Because you had so many legends there that you were working with, didn't you? Michael Gambon, Bill Nighy, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
It was amazing. I still pinch myself with that role. I was so lucky to get that role. And just so lucky that those people, to be working with them is one thing, but then we just all became such good friends and we had so much fun together. I think that was the main thing of it. We had such a laugh doing it because it was so cold. We're in the middle of Bridlington, in winter months, and all huddled together in these tiny little tents and stuff waiting for our bit, and we were just howling the whole time, just laughing so much. It was amazing. It was everything I could have hoped for and more. And did the likes of Michael Gambon have any advice? Just very kind of typical advice, just kind of stay true to yourself, and just always enjoy it, because we're all so lucky to be doing what we love for a living, and just have fun with everything. And I think that's the best advice, really.
Well, it certainly sounds. I hope you have fun playing Holly Golightly.
Thank you.
Breakfast at Tiffany's is touring the UK in May. Lovely stuff. Emily Atack, thanks so much.
Thanks so much. Cheers.